Hello everybody, welcome to No Sevens Dice Club. Hopefully everybody's having lots of luck out there at the craps tables. It seems like everything's opening up after COVID-19, so I'm wishing everybody lots of luck. I keep on focusing on the Biloxi tables because that's where I mainly play at, and they are at $25 a table. No matter if you go there on a Saturday, no matter if you go there on a Wednesday, $25 is what you're going to be hammering with, high limit tables. So with that being said, we're going to come out with a new strategy called green to black. I really like this strategy. It's an aggressive strategy. You're attacking the craps table, and you're only going to have $110 out there, and you have a chance to really make a lot of money. And well, let's get right into it because we have a lot to explain. So the way the green to black works, let me bring this into view. All right, there we go. So the way it works is green to black. Your first hit, you're going to put out your 25 across, 25 on the 5, 25 on the 9, 30 on the 6, and 30 on the 8. And your first hit, you're going to collect $35, no matter which one it is, 5, 6, 8, or 9, because we're all going to play the inside numbers. And then you're going to press it to $50 on the 5 and 9, or you're going to press it to $60 on the 6 and 8. All right? And then you're going to collect the rest of it back. It's only going to be a few units of chips are going to come back to you. You're going to collect that. And then on your second hit, you're going to collect $70 because you pressed everything up. You pressed it to 50 on the 5 and 9, pressed it to 60 on the 6 and 8. And then on the second hit, it's $70 is what you're going to make. So you're going to make $70 on your second hit, and then you're going to press $100 on the 5 and 9. Or if you hit the 6 or 8, you're going to press it to 102 on the 6 and 8. So it's 100 on the 5 and 9, 102 on the 6 and 8. You got to have your caps on the 6 and 8. And then on your third hit, you're going to make $140 on your 5 and 9, or $119 on your 6 or 8. Okay? And then after that, it's your option. You've already made back all your money and then some. So you can start it all over again. Start out with quarters, on the 5 and 9, and then 30 on the 6 and 8, and go from there. Or you're already in the profit zone. You can keep on rolling and just keep on collecting black chips at this point. It is totally at your discretion on which level you want to do. For me, I would like to start the process all over again because I am reducing the amount of my money on the table, and I am putting the casino's money out there on the table. So that's the way I'm going to play it. But some people who are ultra aggressive, you can leave the black chips and just keep on collecting it. You're making 140 every single time you hit a 5 and 9, 119 on a 6 and 8 if you keep the black chips up. All right. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So I have a minimum buy-in at $800. Last week I did $500. Well, this week I'm doing $800 is the minimum I'm going to buy in at. And as you can see, I have $400 in black chips. The rest is in green. $50 in reds, and $5 in white chips. And then of course you have your nickels. You have your nickels, and then you have your two $50 chips, your two green chips, which equals $50 right here. And then this will be your other 50 right here. All right, so let's dive right into it and let's get this strategy rolling. And it's totally up to you. I've received a lot of comments about the if you want to do the horn bets or not. You should have seen all the comments about that one. But this is your strategy, however you feel comfortable. We're shooting the dice, so we're going to put $25 on the pass line, and we're going to do an $8 horn bet. I know what people are saying, why you do your horn bets. I just like to protect my my $25, get $2 in change, and here we go. So let's go ahead and set up the dice and get rolling with it. Hold on one second. I'm caught up with my mic. All right, here we go. So we have $767 in the rack. All right, dice are out, and we're shooting for a point. All right, so that is the 2-2. That is the hard 4. Which it does not matter, which is fine. If we hit a 4, we're going to still make money. But right now, what we're trying to do is go from green to black. All right, so we're going to set up $110 and let's see what we can do. So there's the 2 and there's the 2. All righty, guys. 2, 2. All right. So we have $657 in our rack, and we are going to shoot the dice. A 5, 2, 7. Wow. Boy, it's a good thing we have a start out of a nice bankroll. I should have known that was coming. I should rename my channel from No Sevens to Plenty of Sevens, especially after last week. So that is the 5, 2, 7. So we are already out. And that's how sometimes it rolls. But if the strategy is supposed to be what it is, we'll do just fine. So let's go ahead and set it up. And you can even try this on a random shooter. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to throw the dice down there and just see how it does on a random shooter. Give you guys an option. See how it works. All right, so the 6 and 8. I'm just going to go ahead and set it up, but I'm going to go ahead and establish a point first, but I just like to go ahead and get the board set up. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, and then we are going to do our $8 in horn bets and go from there. So we have $8 on the horn. We have $25 on the pass line. Our bets are not working, but we're just going to go throw the dice. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to toss them down there and see how we do. So that is the 5, 1, 6. So we're going to go ahead and set up the board, which we already did. So here's the 5, 1, 6. So the point marker is going to go to the 6. And this is a random shooter. So what we're just going to try to do for the random shooter is that we are just going to try to get our 3 hits to black and then get out of dodge. All right, so the 4, 2, 6, right back on there. This random shooter is already starting to make us better money than how we played. So we are going to collect 25 on the pass line, and we are going to collect $35. So we're going to collect $35, but we're going to press it to $60. So what we're going to do is we're going to tell the dealer, go ahead and press it to 60, and we're going to collect a $5 profit plus our $25 for the pass line. So this is going to go in our rack. So we're going to collect $30. The point marker is going to come off. And here we go. All right, so because we did our horn bet, we are at the 12-12, and we did an $8 horn bet. And if you remember from last week, I don't know if I took it off. I did not take off my horn bet, but I will go ahead and do it. So I did not place my horn bet on there. So, but I wanted to do a horn bet. So that's $8. And if you remember what we did last week with the ace strategy, this would pay us $54. So we're going to collect $54, but we are also going to leave the horn bet up there. So we're just going to only collect $52. So it'll be $52. I know I'm kind of confusing myself because it's $8 every single time. 8 minus 60 is 52. So we're going to collect $52, but we're going to lose on the pass line. So we're going to put one of these, and then we're going to put in our rack right here. This is going to be $26 and $27. So $27, our pass line goes back up, and we have the horn bet covered again. So we're going to add $27, and we're at 604 is our bank, is what's in our rack. All right, so that is the 5-5. That is the hard 10. So we've already got the 6 pressed. We're going to go and put the point marker on the 10. And there is the 5-5. I'll bring that into view for you guys, the 5-5. And let's go ahead, and then everything's working. So what we're trying to do is hit another 6 if we can. And of course not. The shooter, the random shooter, 7's out right away, so that is the 527. And I've noticed ever since I built my new craps table, I am hitting a lot more 7s. I don't know if I made it too bouncy for myself, but I might have to make this table a little bit harder. But that is the 527, so we do lose everything, but we did make a little bit of money, but not enough to keep us going. All right, I would like to get this strategy rolling so that way I can show you guys how to get to black fairly easy. All right, so let's go ahead and color all this up, bring this over here. And all right, so what we're going to do is take out one of our black chips and get 4 green, and we're going to go and put it on the pass line. I'm just going to go ahead and set up the board now so that way we don't have to set it up later. And 1 for the 9. Swap out some chips, and here we go. And then we're going to do our horn bet. Collect $2 in our rack, and here we go. All right, the 527. Well, we hit our 7, so we're going to go ahead and collect $25. That's going to go in our rack. Perfect time to hit a 7. Not a perfect time to hit a 7 no matter what time if you have ATS bets and bonus bets on there, but we're going to go and collect $25. And we're at 511 in our rack right now. All right, come on. Look at that, 6-2 right there in the camera. So the 6-2, so that's going to go right there. That point marker is going to go on. And we're going to go ahead and give the dealers $110. He's going to set up the board, which he's already done for us. And we're going to try to get some numbers rolling. All right, that is the 2-1. So that is the 3. We do not get paid on the 3, so it does not hurt us and does not help us. So let's see what else we can get. All right, so that is the 2-2. That is the hard 4. Once again, does not help us and does not hurt us. And I'll keep track of my throws, so that way I'll know if I'm shooting a lot, and if I'm not getting anywhere, I'll just go ahead and pull down my bets and just start all over again the next time it's my turn and just see how I'm doing. All right, that is a 6-3. That is a 9. So that is an inside number, and of course we're going to get paid $35 on that 9. Bring that dice into view for you, 6-3, and we are going to collect $35. So we're going to collect the $35. We're going to go press that. We're going to collect the $10 in our rack, and we're going to bring it to 50. So $50. So we're going to add $10, and we're at 521. All right. $6-2. Whew, I thought that was a 1 for a second. 6-2. So a little bit of land yap there, a little bit of bonus money. So we are going to collect $25 for the pass line, and we're going to collect $35, and we're going to press it. So $35. So we're going to put this here. We're going to press this to 60. Point marker is going to come off. And we are going to go ahead and collect this. So that's going to be $30 is what we're going to collect. And then, so let's go ahead and add the $30. So we're at $551. Of course, we are going to do the famous crap check, you know, the horn bets. So $2. It's going to come back in a rack. And we're at 543 is what's in our rack right now. We're going to go try to establish a point. So we have the 8 and 9 press, and the only thing we need is one more roll on either one and go from there. And if you feel like you're in the zone and you're feeling you're doing really well, you can keep your bets working. And this would have been a prime example to have it, because this is what I was going to tell you next, and my dice are helping me out in the video, is it's 628. If we would have had our bets working, we would have already turned this into black. But let's go ahead and establish, let's go ahead and see if we can't get another roll and go from there. Whew, 538, man, that had a little bit of a roundhouse kick to it. All right, so that is the 538. So that's the third 8 we hit in a row, which is perfect, the 538. So the point marker is going to go off. But the good thing is we get to go to black. So we're going to collect $25 on the pass line. And we get to collect, we have $70 was going to be on our second hit. So we're going to collect $70. So we have $70. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this to black. So we're going to bring this down. I'm going to take it off of camera view for a second. So what I like to do is here, I'll put it on the camera view. So it was going to pay us $70 because this is 60. This is what the 8 was originally. And then this is 70 right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the reds out the way. We're going to have the dealer swap this out to black. And he's going to bring in one black chip. So this is going to go to the dealer. And then he's going to take one of these and he's going to give you 5, but he's going to keep 2, so you're going to get 3. And now you have 102 on the 8, and then you collect all this. So you have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, $28. $28 in profit is going to go right here. So we're going to collect $28. It's 571. And then, of course, No 7's famous $8 horn coverage. $8. So there we go. And we're going to roll again. And now we have one black chip on the board. And man, if we can hit that 8 again, that'll be sweet. We would have everything paid for. And we'll be playing on the casino's money. So that is the 5-5. So that is the hard 10. So the point marker is going to go to the 10. And we are trying to hit that 8. Because as soon as we hit that 8, it's going to pay us $119. And that will pay for what we bought in for, which was $110. And we'll have a $9 profit, plus all the profits we made along the way of pressing our bets. All right. Come on, 8. Of course not. I shot it right there in the hook, and that's where I get all my 7s, and I knew better than that, and that's a 3, 4. And like I was saying before, guys, that's $100. We could have pulled that down and we could have collected right there. You know, if you wanted to, you don't even have to try to get that third hit. Just get the second hit and just pull that down, and you have that profit. But it didn't happen. So we are going to try it one more time. Let me see where I'm at on my video time. We're at 18 minutes. All right, I'm going to do it one more time and see if I can't get us to black. I got us to black one time, but I'm trying to get us a payout on black. Because if we can get a payout, this will be $119. So it would be, if we did hit the 8, it would be this. 16, 17, 18, 19. That would be your payout right there. And what you bought in for originally was $110. So this was your original buy-in, and then all that is just extra profit, if that makes sense. This is what you originally are buying in at with 4 quarters and 2 red chips. So this is how you can really make some money, and then you start the process all over again. All right, but let's go ahead and go from there. All right, so we're going to add $25 to the pass line, $8 horn horn bet right there. And let's roll and pick this off. And what's nice about going green to black strategy is that you're always making money no matter what stage you are. I mean, you're talking about 3 hits of the same number and you got your whole entire strategy paid for. A 3-4 again, no sevens, is switching his name to plenty of sevens. All right, so we're gonna make a quarter. So let's go ahead and we're at 563 is where we're at right now in our rack. And let's see what else we can do. All right, the 4-2-6. And one thing I like about having the inside numbers, I'm playing the inside numbers. Not only do I normally hit a lot of inside numbers, but it also has highest dice combinations in the board game too, which is what we're trying to achieve. All right, so what we're going to do is the 9, the 8. All right, and then our caps. And here we go. Let's see if we can't get a black on the board. And like I said, if you guys want to, you guys can pull down once when you get to that black chip and collect that profit. You know, there is no shame in collecting that profit. I'm just trying to be a little aggressive with it and go from there. So hopefully we can do that and see how we do. All right, so that is the 5-1, that is the 6. I'll bring that one in and see if I can't. Ugh, of course, that dice. No, I don't not want the 6. All right, well, whatever. So that is the 5-1, even though it's a 6-1. Here, flip back over. Thank you. 5-1. I think these dice are loaded. All right, so that is the 5-1. So that is the 6. So we are going to collect the $25 on the pass line. And we are going to collect $35. Up here on the 6, the point marker is going to come off. We're going to press it. So this is going to come here, here, and here. We're going to collect the $5 profit. Plus our $25 is $30 is what we're going to collect. So we're going to collect $30 is $5.93. And then, of course, our famous horn bet is $5.85. And like I said, if you guys are not a fan of the horn, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. So we're going to add $2 and we're at $5.85. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, the 4-2-6 again. So the point marker is going to go on the 6. And like I was telling you earlier, if you feel like you're in the zone, leave your bets on. You know, I mean, we're playing an aggressive strategy. Leave your bets on. You would have been to black right now. So we had the 4-2. That's the 6. So let's see what we can do. The 3-2-5. All right. So we are going to collect $35. $35. We're going to put the 5 and we're going to collect 10. So this is where we're going to go. So 10 is going to go in the rack. And we're going to shoot the dice again. 3-2-5. So we're at $5.95. As you can see, you can battle this strategy for a while without really, you know, going too deep into it. We bought in at 800 and we've been sitting at in the 500s for a while. 3-2-5. Awesome. So this is going to pay us $70. Let me go ahead and bring the dice into view for you guys. So there you go, the 3-2-5. So this is going to bring this to a black chip. So we are going to get paid $70. So let's go ahead and get paid 70. So we have 50, 60, 70, right there. All right. And so what the dealer is going to do is he's going to take these two and he's going to bring these to a black. And all we need to do is just hit this one more time, or we can pull this down right now and collect the profits. But right now we are at $20 in our rack, trying to hit it one more time. So we're at 615. And I'll show you the dice combination I'm using right now in this one. It's a little bit different than what I normally shoot, but this is the dice combination I'm shooting right now, and it's probably going to come back and bite me. So I'm using a 6-5, the 5's right here, and the 6's right here, and I'm using this, and I'm just grabbing the dice right here. So I'm putting my 2 fingers, I'm putting my thumb right here, and I'm just pressing it, and that's how I'm doing it, and I'm just doing a little push, just a little push. And that's how I'm getting those 5's. All right, and that's the 5-4 right there. So if you notice, if you're hitting a lot of 7's with the dice combination you're doing, you might want to change it up a little bit, and that's what I did in this one. So that's the 5-4. So that is the that's going to pay us $35. All right, $35. We're going to press this to the 50, and we're going to collect $10. So, and that's going to be 625 is where we're going to be at right now in our rack. So the 6 on top, the 5 on the inside, and like I was showing you guys, that's how I'm grabbing them, and I'm just putting my fingers here, right here, and then I'm just pushing them. I'm just kind of raking them across. 6-5, 6-5. The only thing that's bad is if you see that number right there, that's where you don't want to be on both sides, but you kind of, that's the only one that's showing up. And that's what shows up right now, the 3-4. It's always bad juju when you talk about it, but that is the 3-4. So that's the 7. But as you guys can see, how quickly you can go to black. You know, you just need 3 hits to do it. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do it, but we're still fighting on. I mean, we just hit 600. We're going to go drop back down to 495 in a second. But as you guys can see, we're going to keep on battling. I'm going to shoot this one more time. If you guys want to turn off your video, I appreciate you watching. I'm going to do one more series of throws and see how I do. But stay tuned. I'm going to try to do another $25 strategy coming up. Or if you have one that you want me to do, please feel free to share it and let me know how to do it, and I'll give you a shout out and everything else. Hopefully that answers all your questions. If you want to keep on watching, I'm going to do one more, and I'm not going to talk a lot because there's nothing to say, but if you want to stay tuned, that's awesome. If not, I'll catch you guys next week. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you later. All right, here we go for the remainder of people who want to stay and watch this. So we're going to collect all this, and we're going to take one black, get 4 green, 4 green. All right, here we go. And then we're just going to go and set it up, turn the point marker off, 6, 6, 6. All right, 5, 5. All right, here we go. And our $8 horn, $8 horn bet right there. All right, let's see what we can do. And one thing for the people that are still here with me is if you notice that all my throws got up to about 6 or 8, that's plenty of time just to pull them down and just start all over again. Just collect your money, pull down your bets. That's the main thing. And that's one thing I should have said in the video for the rest of the viewers, was that you should just go ahead and just pull down your bets after 4 or 5 throws. Just start the process all over again. And if you want to, for all the people that are here, I just thought of this great idea. When you start your next one, if you're on the black on 5, press on the 6, 8, 9, pull down your bets and start all over again on that side too. So that way, when you're starting your new series, you have 100 here, you have 60, 60, 50. Now you're only one step closer to hitting your targets. Instead of you starting all over again, you can just pull down your bets, go in 7 out, do whatever you need to, but you're one step closer to that edge. I might add that in as a little bit of a bonus content for you guys. So there you go. Congratulations for sticking around. Just gave you guys a new incentive. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, so that's the 426. So we're going to get paid $35. And we're going to get paid 35. Press, bam, $5 profit. So right now we're at 517, so $100 away from where we were pretty much. Three, 5. Whew, I don't like kissing dice. It always makes me nervous when dice kiss. So that is the 3, 5. So we're going to go ahead and collect, you got it, $35. That's going to be our payout, and we're going to press it. $5 in our rack. 522. All right, that is the 1, that is the 3. All right, the 3, 1, 4. A lot of bouncing that dice right there. All right, that's the 3. I'm gonna change up my dice because I'm hitting a lot of horn numbers. Switch up that dice combination again a little bit so that way I'm not hitting the outside numbers. All right, the 5, 4, 9. So I have everyone pressed except for the point marker, which is the 5. But now everyone is pressed. Bring that over. 5, 4, 9. So that's going to pay us $35. So 35. Collect 10 in the rack. And there's the 5 right there. And we go from there. And like I said, I know I'm getting up there in my rolls. So what I would do is I would probably pull down my bets right now. And then when it's my turn to shoot again, I will go ahead and set up the board just like that, like it is right now. So that way I'm not starting all over again. I've already started the first process, and now I can just catch the blacks. That's the 6, 5. That's the yo. That's the 11, which is rare for me. I never hit a lot of yos. But if I was playing at the casino right now, I would pull down my bets, and then I would set the board back up on my next turn with it exactly like it's set up right now. Like I never even skipped a beat. All right, the 3, 1. If it would have stayed, that would have been an ugly 7. Because that 4 was on the other side before it flipped over. All right, the 5, 3, 8. Bam, bam, bam. Here we go, one black coming up. All right, so we are going to get paid 70. So we are going to get paid 70. So 50, 60, 70. Oop, I'm missing a green. There we go. So we have 2 greens right there. That's going to go here. The dealer's going to swap it. He's going to give us all this. Take one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take 2, put it over here. Bam. Oop. My bad. And then we're going to collect 1, 2, 3, 4, 25. And 26, 27, $28 is going to go in our rack. All right, $28. We're at 560. And the only thing we need to do, like I said, the only thing we need to do is just hit that one time and then we're there. $6-5 yo. Come on, 8. Let's go 8. I never want to hit an 8 so bad in my life. I feel like I'm playing the ATS bets. The 4, the 2-2, the hard 4. And if you guys are still with me, I appreciate it. While I'm sitting here trying to hit this real quick, I know this video's getting up there in time and you guys already had to make yourself a sandwich and everything else and keep on eating. All right, so that's a 639. Whew, boy, you can feel it in the air now. 639. So now I have 2 chances to hit my goal. So we're going to get paid $70. So 2 green and 4 red. And we're going to collect the reds. It's going to go here, and then it's going to swap it out for a black. Collect the $20 profit. And here we go, guys. Here we go. And right now we're at 580. Come on, 8 or 9. Let's go 8 or 9. The 8. There we go. That's it right there. The 8. Woohoo! No sweat at all. No sweat at all. And if you guys were here to the end, I appreciate you sticking around because now we made $119 and now everything is laying out. And if you wanted to, you could pull down your bets, give yourself a good fist pump, whatever you want to do. Kiss the cocktail waitress, whatever you want to do. It's awesome. We just made all of our money right here on this one bet. So that is the 538. So we're going to get paid. We are going to get paid $119. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop 1 chip to the dealer and he's going to give us $20 in return. So this is our profit right here, $120. All right. Right there. That's our profit. That's going to go in our rack. And guys, I'm getting up there on my video time. I'm up there on 37 minutes. So I'm going to stop it right here. We're at $700. So I'm going to do one more roll real quick. But that's it, guys. That is it. I appreciate you guys sticking around to the very end and watching us hit that. And then, of course, I'm going to drop that down real quick. But I hit the 628, so I didn't have a chance to drop it down. So look at this. 628. There we go again. So $120 profit again. Going to drop him $1. He's going to give us, we're actually going to drop him a 5 also. And then he's going to give us a quarter. So $125 right there. We made back all of our money, $125. So we're at $824. We're in the profit. And what we're going to do is we're going to collect that other $100. So we're going to collect 100. 102 is 926 minus 30 is 896 is where we're at because we're going to collect this. It's going to go in a rack, and then we're just going to put this right here, and we're going to start the process all over again, guys. But thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you staying to the end.